All right, 234150 is called the State of Texas versus Ray. That's you, Mr. Sir. And you're here with Mr. Adams, your attorney, and the state's attorney. Does the defendant waive a formal reading of the indictment and arraignment here? Can we proceed in summary?
Yes, sir.
Whoa, hold up. Indecency with a child. That's not a slap on the wrist charge. We are talking a second-degree felony here in Texas, which can mean up to 20 years behind bars. And just like that, this courtroom goes from routine to real serious, real fast.
In summary, this indictment alleges that September 3rd, 2020, in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the second-degree felony of indecency with a child. Do you understand what you were charged with?
Yes, sir.
If convicted, you face a term of not more than 20 years or less than 2 years in prison. In addition, a fine may be assessed not to exceed $10,000. Do you understand?
Yes. We did that. Yes, sir.
Are you with me?
I'm with you. I just want to bring. I'm with it.
An agreement's been reached here where you would be pleading guilty and I'm gonna put it in a numerical and I can't read that you placed in that box. You would be placed in deferred.
And there it is, the part many defendants dread even more than prison: sex offender registration. It's a lifetime label, and in Texas, that's no joke. Once you are on that list, your name, address, and every step you take are basically public record.
Unadjudicated probation, fined $1,000, up to 10 years on probation, and there would be terms and conditions of probation which are normal and customary, and there would be registration requirements under the sexual laws of the state of Texas that you must perform. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
If I follow this agreement, you have no right of appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to this? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Sir,
Guilty.
are you pleading?
Wait, did he just say no? I didn't. Do this after pleading guilty. That hesitation could be devastating. In court, clarity is everything. Any confusion can raise red flags about whether the plea is really voluntary, and judges take that very seriously.
Guilty voluntarily, that is on your own free will, and because you are guilty.
That's some stuff.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will? Nobody forced you.
Yes.
You're pleading because you are guilty of what this alleges you did in the indictment.
No.
You didn't do this.
You did. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yes, sir.
What's your final answer?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Did you just misunderstand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You know what you've been charged with.
Yes,
And
sir.
I'm asking you,
Oh, yes, sir.
is this true, what it alleges?
Yes, sir.
Okay, in the indictment.
Yes, sir.
All right, I show you what's marked as State's Exhibit 1. Did you sign that document voluntarily? Did you understand it,
Oh,
discuss
yes,
it
sir.
with your attorney,
Yes,
or the contents all true and correct?
Yes, sir.
State's Exhibit 1 is tendered into evidence.
No objection.
Without objection, is submitted. Among other things, this states that you are mentally competent to enter your guilty plea, which is freely and voluntarily made, correct?
Yes, sir.
You understand what you're charged with. You discussed this with your attorney. You were guilty of the crime charged in any lesser included offenses. You were giving up your rights to a jury trial and the rights to the appearance, confrontation, cross-examination of witnesses, and you were totally satisfied with the representation provided by your lawyer. All of this is true at State, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
State's Exhibit 1 is tendered into evidence.
No objection.
Without objections, it's admitted.
Yeah. Okay. No objection.
Pre-sentence report, when?
We need to do a pre-sentence report, Your Honor.
It's a deferred.
Yes, this is a requested probation. They asked that we do a pre-sentence report on sexual assault cases.
For what purpose?
Because of the nature of the offense, Your Honor, and the complexity of it, and
What's the pre-sentence? What's the difference between?
Interesting. Call here. The judge chooses a post-sentence report over a pre-sentence one, probably to tailor probation terms after reviewing the full background. It's a way to keep the door open for stricter conditions if red flags pop up.
Why don't we do a post-sentence report instead of a pre-sentence report? The quicker he gets on probation, isn't it the better idea?
Well, that's not my opinion, but it's up to you, Your Honor, what you say.
Okay, I think a post-sentence report is important because I want to know what the focus is. But I think that the general terms of probation are that are normal and customary for this will be applicable, but if there are specific needs that need to be addressed, we can pick those up in a post-sentence report, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, state okay?
Yep.
All right, that's what we'll do. Do you understand the situation here? And you pleaded guilty voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently, and because you are guilty. All right. Anything else to add? I'm going to follow this agreement. You need a pen?
Yeah, I was right. Yeah, look. Hey, I'll take it.
If nothing further, I'm going to find you were pleading guilty today to the second-degree felony of indecency with a child voluntarily. No intelligent. There's sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea from State's Exhibit 1 admitted here to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. But I'm going to defer any finding of guilt and place you on deferred or unadjudicated probation for 10 years. There will be terms and conditions of probation, which are...
This is not the time to zone out. The judge sees everything. He's not wrong. Imagine facing 20 years in prison and still not giving your full attention. That little glance around the room just earned him a very public dressing down.
normal and customary for this type of offense. Also, we will come back after the post-sentence report is made so that we can review this report, all parties, and if there are any additions or changes that need to be made based upon the findings of from the probation office, that will have to be included because we want to prevent or deter any further misconduct. Anything?
I just wanted to make sure that we're putting him on probation today, but doing what would amount to a pre-sentence report.
Yeah, we'll call it a post-sentence
Well,
because he's been sentenced today. But
it
it would work just like a pre-sentence report if there's something that we need.
Okay.
Understood.
That's all. What's the agree on?
What's going on? This is like the most important thing in your life, and you're looking around. What's going on,
people.
sir?
I was just looking at my people.
Is
Yes,
his
This
relevant?
is the most important event of your life, sir.
sir.
I mean, you're looking at up to 20 years in prison.
Yes, sir.
You want to do some more public affairs, work, or you got to focus on the game here. This is the most important thing in your life, isn't it? 20 years in prison?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And also the victimization of a child. These are all serious things. You're not in a parade waving to the crowd. Get your eye involved here. Come on.